What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Dunk Talk, episode 41. My name is Dylan Haugen, and today I'm here with my guest, Donovan. But first, just want to apologize for no podcast recently. Me and Hunter have been crazy busy with just random stuff, but we're back. Um, and yeah, Vegas in like a week. So, yeah, Donovan, introduce yourself, and we'll get right to it, guys.
What's up, guys? Donovan Hawkins, 6'4" dunker. And yeah, man, I'm excited.
Sir, I don't even know how many times Donovan's been on here now, but it's been quite a few. So, as you guys know, year is wrapping up here. Donovan has had a pretty crazy year, so we're gonna really get into that today. Just kind of go month by month what he did. And yeah, so just kind of quick run through month by month, literally just your year.
Yeah, this past year, nothing really happened. No, I'm kidding. That's a joke.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, I started off the year. I did an event for NBA All-Star the past year, 2024. I guess I kind of go through all my events. It's an easier way to do it. April did Final Four stuff for college ball. What I do in the summer? Summer I did a lot. I did K54 in Paris, Dunk Camp, Venice, and then since then I've just been, having some sessions here and there and doing some cool dunks, man.
Yeah, so obviously a lot of events, a lot of contests, definitely a lot more than last year. So that's really cool to see. And yeah, so we're just gonna hop into, everything that he did. But first of all, just want to start off with kind of like training, just where you were at the start of the year, numbers wise, vertical wise as well, and then kind of where you're at now.
Yeah, so it's been 13 months now since I've started lifting with THP. Experience has been really great. I would say at the start of the year, like in January, my max is, on my max power clean was 205, max back squat was 335, and then max like front squat was like probably like 245. And then over the course of the 11 months, I've got power clean to 275, almost 315. I've almost done it. Then back squat, what was it? For what was it? 435, 435, I think. Yeah, that's the number. Front squats now at 365, so numbers have definitely gone up, which is obviously I would say helped. In terms of vertical, beginning of the year, I would say, I don't know. That, nothing's official, but I would say about probably 46, 45, and now, say 48 and a half plus, 49 plus, something like that. I don't know. So, yeah, that's how it's been.
Yeah, definitely. So numbers went up, vertical went up. Seems seems to check out. But yeah, what
Yeah.
would you say was like the main thing that helped you get your numbers up? Was it just consistency or was it just, or like what would you say the main things were that helped you get those
Yeah,
numbers up?
I would just say consistency. Consistency also paired with finding out what works for me, which is really hard. My training's a little bit different than everyone else's, so me and John, working through that and figuring out what's going to actually help me perform better on the court as well as in the weight room too. That really helps. So, but yeah, staying consistent with it and finding what works for me and my body. So, yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, definitely. I've heard him talk about the differences between like your training, Isaiah's, Tony's and all that. So what would you say you've kind of like learned about that and like what works best for you peaking throughout the year?
Yeah, in terms of what works best for me peaking, we've noticed that in terms of over the year, if I train for, let's say I'm on cycle for, I'll put it in smaller terms, it's easier to understand. If I do like, let's say 3 weeks on or four weeks of training, I need I need 2 weeks, and it's not a 2 week deload. It's actually like 2 weeks completely off because my nervous system, he says, is really sensitive. So if I do anything, I'm gonna jump terrible. Like if I lift like twice and then try to go jump, I'm already gonna be jumping lower than if I'm not lifting. So for me, it's like lifting like 4 weeks consistently and then taking 2 weeks completely off, and then we just keep repeating that. That seems to be a good pattern. What I did over the past winter though is I lifted for 5 months straight. My vertical was terrible. Like every session I had to like try 110% to like East Bay and like maybe under both. I had to try my absolute hardest too. And then once we kind of realized like we deloaded, started backing off. We did what's called a taper, so I just did less and less and less, and I actually jumped better and better and better. So yeah, that's what works for me personally.
Yeah, for sure. Um, dude, I had a question, but I forgot it. But yeah, I mean, obviously, so you kind of like spend a lot less time, or not a lot less time, but like when you take time off, you take a lot more time off, and you jump a lot less than most people. Like I know most of the guys probably jump like once a week, I'd say, and then others jump
Yeah.
like 2 times a week. Some people like freaking Dylan jump every single day. Not me, other Dylan, but yeah. So how often would you say that you're jumping right now, like session wise?
Um, John programs. So for more elite guys, John and Ben, they either program once a week or once every other week. Um, for me, I kind of just go feel whatever's best for my body. Even though you should for like, I'm not gonna like, don't do this, guys, but even though you should for adaptation purposes, you should be jumping every week. I jump when I'm feeling good enough to jump, if that makes sense. So, like, for example, I had a session last week. It was a short one, about 40 minutes. Didn't do anything crazy because I'm just coming out of my cycle, just starting up the deload. But that was the first time I jumped in 4.5 weeks. So, like, it's just really whenever I feel like I have the capacity to is when I do. So, that's just for me personally. If I had to say, it'd probably be on average once every other week, though. 1 week jump, 1 week off, 1 week jump. I would say so.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, very good on both East Bay stuff like that. Hands are super fast. So how do you, continue to get faster at those and better at those, even though you're only jumping once every other week?
Yeah, I would say it's a accumulation like over time. So the reason I'm so good at those dunks is because I've done them. So it's not even though it's a session once every other week. I've done that for years and years. So that's definitely one of the factors. I do hand speed drills as well, especially leading up to sessions like big sessions and events. Like if I know I got an event in like a month, probably about 3 weeks out, I usually start doing like hand speed drills like 3 times a week, just to keep fresh. And also, like you said, when I'm out jumping, so I can still really get the motions in. But yeah, just over time doing the dunks again. That's something that, like you mentioned earlier, consistency. A lot of people don't realize is I've been doing this for oh man, when did I start low rim dunking? When I was 15. So I've been doing it for 6 years now. So it's consistency over time that makes them look that easy, as well as like I said, I lead in like hand speed drills every once in a while. So yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Um, I know you talked about kind of just like literally a second ago, you talked about, doing hand speed leading up to events. How do you know like when it is going to be a good time to like really rep out hand speed stuff and when it is, too soon or too far away? Or like how do you do that? I was actually just thinking about this for our session, so I want to hear what you think
No,
back.
yeah. The way I usually so what I do leading up to like a big session or a big event is I'm sure a lot of guys do this. I've heard tons of this go. This isn't even with dunking. This is just athletics or performances in general. I do a lot of visualization, so I know everyone talks about that. And it really is a real thing and a big thing. So if I know I have something, almost the second I know it's confirmed, unless it's been confirmed for like 6 months to a year, then I'm not worried about it. But usually it's about a month or two away. The second I know it's confirmed, I start the process of getting ready. So I'm already visualizing. And then I would say about usually the week before for me or the week of my deload is when I start repping out hand speed. Like I said, I'd probably do it anywhere from 2 to 4 times a week. I um I do the same three drills just over and over, probably for about half hour each time I do them. And then like I said, I would do that building up to the session. So that's what I'm doing right now. I actually did it today, so that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah,
Cool, yeah. And what do you typically do them like after a specific workout, like upper body or lower body, or is it just kind of, whatever, like you said?
yeah. No, yeah, this one's just random. It's kind of whenever I know, maybe if I'm trying to do it 3 times a week, I'm like, hey, I haven't done it in a day or two. I'm gonna do it now, and whenever I just feel like it.
Yeah, for sure. Speaking of upper body, I know you are definitely upper body enthusiast when it comes to jumping. Misleading some people on your videos. No, I'm kidding. But how do you kind of like, I don't know what the proper term is, but like, how do you prepare for sessions by doing upper body or, how do you like go about,
Yeah.
figuring out when to
I
do it?
think I think I just do it in addition to. So it's for me, I don't know if most people agree or disagree with this. It's just a fun thing. Like I have found as John Evans always says, you have to find enjoyment in training. If you're doing it because you know it'll make you jump higher, but you hate doing it, you won't do it and you won't like doing it. And I'm not even forcing myself to like it. Just me as a person, I generally like training. So for me, going into the gym and whether it's doing my THP list, like I could be powerlifting or bouting, that's fun to me. And then also going and doing bench press or anything other. It's not really a necessity, you could say. It's good for body composition and also just overall strength, and having more muscles is good as long as it's good muscles. But yeah, I just do it just because it's fun, honestly. I like doing it, and I like the way it seems to translate well to my vertical jump too. I haven't seen any diminishing returns yet on my vertical jump. So yeah, and I've since I started with THP last November, I've gained about 30 pounds. So yeah, nothing yet. Again, as what from what I can tell, as long as it's lean muscle mass and not fat, I mean, nothing really wrong with it. So yeah, it's kind of my lens on it.
Yeah, so I was just gonna say, or mention your weight difference. So, what were you at the start of the year versus now?
Start of the year, like in January, probably like just under, just under 200, like 199 probably. And now I'm like 222, 223.
Yeah, for sure. I know a lot of people, we've probably talked about it before, but like a lot of people kind of say like, the lighter you are, the better you jump. But then also the stronger you are, the better you jump. So
Yeah.
yeah, what do you just say that like as long as it's good muscle, it doesn't really matter that
Yeah.
much.
It's hard to, so I've had a lot of conversations with John about it. Pretty much like the conclusion for most people, again, there's always going to be outliers, so you can't compare yourself to those people. But the conclusion pretty much is that for if you're a 2 foot jumper, as long as it's a lean muscle mass and you're not adding a lot of fat to your body, probably the heavier you are, the better you'll jump. And then if you're a 1 footer, even adding muscle mass, like depends on how much you add, but even adding muscle mass is probably not good. So no muscle or fat for 1 footers. Like you really got to be as light as possible. I mean, some muscle coming with strength gains is probably all right, but yeah, try to keep it to a minimum if you're a 1 foot jumper. But 2 foot, like I said, every 2 foot jumper that I talk to, it's always the same conclusion. They're like, hey, whenever I'm heavier, I notice I jump a little better. As long as it's lean muscle mass, you probably will. So,
Yeah.
really,
I generally only fluctuate like 10 pounds radius or whatever, but yeah, I generally don't see anything really change. So
yeah.
yeah, yeah. But kind of reflecting on the year, obviously you did a lot of contests, a lot of shows. What would you say your favorite contest was of the year, and then favorite show as well?
Oh man, that's a hard one. They're all fun. I would say, oh, you want me to split them into contests and shows?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay. It's the same one actually. So I'll give you two events though. But my favorite event of the year, I would probably have to say, was my Abu Dhabi trip. Going to Dubai for the first time was really fun. Like I said, the environment was so cool. We were there for just over a week. We did three events, a couple shows, contest. Got to meet some NBA players. That was probably the best event I've ever done. And also, like I said, just being that was my first time in the Middle East, so that was really really fun. Um, if I just give you another event, um, hey, no bias, Dunk Camp 2024, Dunk Camp every year, and for me, I guess it's a little different because I do have the show as well, so I can count that in there. Um, yeah, Dunk Camp is always really fun. I'm really excited for Dunk Camp 2025. It'll be my first time going to the Utah camp. I've never been. I've been to the secondary camp twice, two years now. So I'm really excited for that, man. So yeah, I would say Abu Dhabi's my favorite, then probably Dunk Camp.
Yeah, bro, Utah is gonna be sick.
Yeah.
Have you seen the place that they're doing that?
No, what? Wait, did he post it or did he just send it to you?
He like tagged them basically, but I didn't see like a ton of the pictures, but
Huh.
it looks pretty interesting. So
Yeah, send that to me.
it'll
I got
be
to see that.
interesting. Yeah, bro. All right. What do you think your favorite dunk of the year that you hit was? You can go
Oh
top
man,
three if you want.
top three. I like that. I like that, Dylan. Top three. Holy crap, dude. Oh. Number one dunk I hit this year. I hit it twice under both Scorpion. That's number one for sure. My second favorite dunk I hit was the East Bay Whirlwind. That was a really cool dunk to hit. Took like, oh my God, I don't even know, like probably like close to 20 tries, probably like 16 tries
Yeah.
or something like that.
Is is the proper term 360 East Bay Whirlwind, or is it just East Bay Whirlwind since it's
It's the East
Whirlwind?
Bay Whirlwind because you can do the normal whirlwind and you just like
Yeah,
don't dunk your
Whirlwind implies that it's a 360, I assume.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'd say East Bay Whirlwind. Ooh, number three. Oh my gosh. What dunk? I don't even know. Those two are just really two that stick out to me. You got one. You got at dunk camp the tomahawk 360 windmill. That was crazy. I didn't know I
Oh,
could
that's
do that.
crazy.
That was nuts. That was nuts.
Yeah, bro, that
That
caught
was
me
really
off
cool.
guard.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like
I'd say those three.
for sure. And then what would you say your like highest adrenaline moment of the year was? Could be whatever.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. When so after the session that well, I didn't know what happened at first. So the first time Billy came out to Las Vegas and we did the session with Josh, I felt like I was flying and I jumped for a while. It was just one of those like peak days, like just everything clicked. I hit like all the dunks. But yeah, I didn't. We didn't really know until after we all. Did you love this? Me, Billy, and Josh all went to get food. We went to In and Out, and we were sitting in and out, and I called John and I told him like because for those of you who don't know, well, I recorded the flight time that day, and the way we recorded it was like really like legit. We tried to. So Josh put his phone slow motion. He set it to 240 FPS, which was the most accurate. If the lower FPS you set it to, it's not really accurate. Like you put it on 60, it's not going to be accurate. So you put it to 240 FPS slow motion, and he stood past the 3 point line, like closer to half court, and he put it above his head. And Josh is taller, so it's probably the phone size probably like 6'6" or something. And I went, I did a height check. I landed with decent configuration, so like pretty straight legs on the landing. And then we saw we didn't know what it meant though. So then we just went to go eat food. We were talking about. I called John and let him know. And over the phone, when I called him, I told him the flight time, which was 0.968, and it was 0.04 seconds higher, 0.004 seconds higher than Isaiah's when he first tested 50 in 2022. So I told John, he like freaked out of the phone. I heard him like yelling. I didn't know what it meant. And then when he told me, he was like, dude, that's 50. And I was like, what? And then, just that was like and that's crazy because I wasn't even dunking. I was already done. And it was like the biggest like rush like over the phone. It was crazy. So I'd probably say that, not gonna lie.
That's hilarious. I didn't know you didn't know that, but yeah, bro,
Yeah.
it's hilarious. All right, moving on to goals for next year. Obviously, test 50 vertical, I assume, is up
Oh
there.
yeah.
But what would you say? Are you trying to go for more than 50, or is it really just like hit 50 once?
Right now 50. Right now 50. Once I do that, whatever that is, then then we can set future goals. Um, yeah, other goals in terms of like weightlifting numbers, I would say I need to get 315 power clean. I'm literally right there. I've had like three attempts that, I throw it so high. We
Yeah, bro,
actually did
you
a,
can
yeah, I
you
know.
can go
Yeah,
for
yeah,
more than that.
yeah. Yeah, I need to go for more than that. So get 315 first on power clean. Low key at parallel depth. So, like you can go quarter squat, parallel and deep squat. At quarter or a parallel, I want to low key get 500 pounds on back squat by the end of the year. So like December, like getting parallel. I'm at
That's doable.
435 right now. So adding about 60 pounds on. Front squat, I need that 405. I got 365, need the 405. So I'd say those are my three goals for weightlifting. Dunking wise, I don't, dude, it's funny. I don't have like any goal dunks. I know a lot of people like to like make a list and check them off. I don't really have any dunks. I just have fun with it. And if I so happen to think of dunks or somebody suggests them, then I do them. Um, I can just give two random ones just because they're like so stupid and fun. But under both whirlwind and then 360 under both off the backboard. Oh, and bounce dunk. Set a new record because the PR is like 9.9 and a quarter right now. So set a new record or like 9.9 something like that. So set a new record for that. So I'd say those three.
Yeah, bro. You need to if you don't hit a 540. on
Oh,
January 3rd. I'm gonna be mad, bro.
you
Such a
better think
easy
about it the
dunk, man.
540 before me.
Such an easy dunk, man. Nah, but
Oh,
yeah, I think you got 335 in you next year, power clean. Because
335.
like,
I bet that.
yeah, because you catch them like crazy high too, so you'll
Yeah,
be
yeah.
good.
I bet.
Yeah, bro. Need to see that. So when are you like gonna be peaked for this January session?
Yeah, not. We don't really know. Like me and John are still experimenting on what works best. Right now, I did 4 weeks of loading, and then by the time the session hits, it'll be like 14 or 15 days of unloading. So yeah, I mean, I'll be good. Will I be like absolutely peaked? We're not sure. We're gonna see. We're gonna find out. But yeah, I'll be good for sure. But we don't know if I'm gonna be like jumping my absolute highest. So we'll find out.
Yeah, definitely. When do you think the next time you'll be down camp?
Yeah, I would say done camp or slightly before, maybe like May or something like that. So yeah,
Yeah, for sure. We have not even talked about this session much like publicly yet, so we should
yeah. We
probably
have to right now.
explain what's
We
going
should.
on, bro. Let's do it.
You go for it here. I'm gonna pull up the list. You kind of explain it right now.
Yeah. So Donovan randomly texted me a couple months ago and was like, "Yo, you trying to come to Vegas for this date or whatever?" And so, you know, I looked into it and somehow got it to work. So I'm gonna be showing up, and then there's a ton of other people as well. I'm not entirely sure who is actually coming because there's like 30 people in the group chat, and I'm pretty
I think
confident
I
and
think
kind of hopeful that 30 people don't come because that
no, no, no.
might be a
It's
little
gonna
excessive.
be like 14, 15 people. So I'm gonna
Yeah,
pull it up right
so a
now.
lot
It is. I'm pretty sure I know everyone who's confirmed. I'm gonna go ahead and read them right now.
to it.
So we get a big group session, um, really massive. So it's gonna be. Hold me. I'm just gonna fire off names, bro. Uh, Dom Dunks, Dallin Finlay, B Ruff, Alex Artizone, Jay Smoove, Isaac Baker, Shunker, Travis Slade, Kyle Cornell, Slinks, Finn, Hiram Perry, Dylan Pernue, you, me, Dominic Moore, Andy Belay, Hiram Fexer, Jacob Yoon, Mason Baker, and yeah, I think that's everyone who's confirmed. So a lot of people. That's
That is
14. Yeah,
not four. That is 14.
yeah, that's 14 people, bro.
Jacob's coming too.
Yeah,
I
last I
didn't
heard. Yeah,
I didn't know Jacob or Alex were coming. That's sick.
yeah,
But yeah, we were
yeah.
gonna we were gonna do a little show, but it didn't work out, which I don't really
Honestly, it's
mind it.
better low
I
key.
like I like this I like the session atmosphere anyway. Plus we got like 4 hours, so dope.
And Billy's gonna be there.
It'll make me worse, bro. I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy.
That old head's annoying, bro.
Yeah, exactly. So I was trying to get Donovan to try new stuff.
Yeah, like, come on, what is that? Dude, he said I need to hit 540 there. He said that too.
No, you do, bro. I'm actually gonna be
I can
mad.
try. I'll try first. That way it's out of the way and I don't
Yeah,
get too tired.
just get it done early. Keep the ball close to your body. You'll literally make it within like 2 tries. It's easy.
Bet, bet,
Such an
bet.
easy dunk, bro. Come on.
Easy dunk. Easy dunk.
Yes, bro. Hey, but when I'm there, we gotta do
Mhm.
Q&A, live Q&A,
All right, we can do that. Yeah.
live Q&A
Oh,
podcast.
I don't know if you want to say it on the podcast. What day are you coming to my house? What are you doing? What day is that? It's like the second.
Yeah, I'm flying in. So session's on Wednesday, right? The
Session's
third.
on Friday, the third.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. So I'm gonna get there on the first. I'm gonna stay with my parents that night, and then they're just gonna like do whatever. So I'll come to your house like early on the
Okay,
second, probably.
I got you. Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
yeah, we can just do whatever. And then
All
after
right,
the
bet.
session, are we hitting up the trampoline park, bro?
Dude, after the session would be crazy. Like maybe the day after. Not surely not right after. You want to go
Nah,
right
right
after?
after, bro. We'll be chilling.
Bro.
Seriously, you'll still have adrenaline, and you're not gonna jump for that long. Let's be real. It'll be
I mean, bro, I'm
fine.
jumping for at least like an hour 10. Like at least.
It's nothing. That is
Yo, you know, oh
literally
yeah,
nothing.
I forgot you and Hunter do like 8 hour sessions.
Nah, I've been better, except when the weather's nice and I get home, I just jump again. So
Dude, you're lucky I don't have a low rim because it's like really nice here now. It's like 67, 65 every day. So you're lucky I don't have a low rim. Otherwise, you'd be screwed, bro. You'd be
I would,
jumping like
yeah, bro. The
crazy.
session would be ruined one day in advance. It'd be bad. But
Oh
not,
man.
bro. The trampoline is not gonna hurt your knees at all, bro. We don't have to
Oh
do
no,
like
no,
we
it
don't
won't. I just, dude, I'm gonna
we don't
be
got we
down
don't got
low,
to
bro.
do too much. We don't got to do too much. But I'm flying out like the day after, so we got to go that day. Plus, my
Oh,
guy,
you're flying out the fourth?
I think so. Pretty sure. Oh
Okay,
wait,
well, I bet.
yeah, yeah, I am. Because I got a
Okay.
rec basketball game the day after. Gotta get back.
No, for sure, for sure, for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's cool.
but yeah, I think that boy Dennis Yu is gonna get us right. The
Oh yeah, yeah.
trampoline park.
Dennis will get us right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think he might come to the session too. Should be dope.
Dude, you should ask him to because Dylan P showed me the other day. Didn't he? He didn't like he got Bouncy Ben. You know who Bouncy Ben is?
Yeah, he got him into the Nike headquarters.
That's crazy. That's so cool, bro.
Yeah, bro. He like bought him shoes and everything. He was sick.
That's so
Um,
wild.
yeah, he's a super nice guy. Loves dunking, so definitely got
Heck
to get
yeah.
him there.
Yeah, dude, yeah, get in there. Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah, I already asked him. I think he said he's free to like that whole day, so hopefully we'll get him there. And then
Okay,
hopefully
sweet.
do something after. But yeah, guys, that's the plan for the session. But
It's gonna
all
be
right, what
so. It's gonna
other?
be so fun, bro.
Exactly, bro. Are you? Do you think you're gonna test there or no?
Mm,
Actually, does the vert tag even go high enough for you to test?
no, it doesn't. But I don't know if they have like, yeah, no, I don't know if they have like pads or something we could put it on. That's a real height. They might. We got like a box or something. I don't know. We can see.
Where is that gym? Is it like close to your house?
No, it's like 30 minutes. It's like maybe 35, like 30.
That's not,
No, no,
that's not
about 30, about 30, about
that's
30.
not that far.
No, no,
But
it's
that
not that far.
gym
It's
that gym
not
looks
close.
sick, bro. I've
That
never
was so nice, bro.
when you first sent it, he first sent the picture of the gym and it like looked like it was like a tile court or something like that. And I was like,
No, no, no,
are you
no, no.
serious? And then like we got the close up and it's like wood tiles or something. I don't even know, but it looks sick.
Yeah, it's
So
just, bro. I told everyone in the chat, it's a hardwood floor. It's not cut into the thin rectangles. It's just a cut into squares. It's still hardwood though. Like it's the same
yeah.
thing. It's
I,
just cut
I
into
haven't
squares.
I haven't seen one like that or played on one like that
Did you
anyway.
see the video that Ant was working out there? Did you see that?
Yeah, bro, it's sick.
That's
What is
I
like
saw
what
that video
is
when it came out. Yeah,
what even like is the gym, bro? Is it just like a random gym or
yeah.
is
It's just a random gym, but like a whole bunch of like trainers train like people there, like good hoopers.
that's sick?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. All right. Well, what are your goals for session? Do
Oh,
you
for the
have any?
session,
Yeah.
dude. For the session, man, just bring some energy and just do some crazy dumps, man. Like, I'm. It's just gonna be so fun. Like that environment. It's just like dunk camp. Like we've
Exactly.
had just about the same people. Actually, we probably had more this session dunking on the same rim than we did at dunk camp. So or at least Wisconsin.
Yeah,
So
Wisconsin.
dude, it's gonna be high energy, man. Just do some crazy dunks, try some dunks, and just punch stuff. Because I checked the court recently. I think they changed the rim from the last time I was there. They might not have though, so don't have me on that. But they might have changed the rim, like the actual rim. So I think it might be a little more flexible now, which would be really cool. Yeah, man, bring some energy. I think it's like I want to say 9, 10 and a half, 9, 11. So bring some energy and do some cool dunks. Yeah, that's the goal.
Aren't you the guy that thought that rim at Venice was like 9/11 and it was like 9/9?
No, 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 no. I said it was 9, 9. Billy's like 9, 7. I was like, dude, you're actually tripping. And
No,
it was
bro.
9, 9
It
on the
was
dot.
all right. Your first guess was at least 9/10. I
Maybe
remember,
dude,
bro.
watch that
It's
video.
on
It's
the
gonna be
video,
nine.
bro.
That's
It's
crazy.
on the
No,
video.
ah,
I'm trolling. But if we pull
it's
up
still
and it's
hard
like
with rim
nine
height,
eight,
bro.
if we pull up and
No,
it's
no,
like
no, no.
9/8, that would
Billy's
be
like it's
so
like
bad.
9, 5. I'm like, damn.
Billy wouldn't even film, bro. Because
No, no, no.
your height check on 9/8 would just be it would be like
Dude, I
that.
told
You see the video of Isaiah doing a height check on like 9/8 or whatever
yeah,
that
yeah,
one time? It was so
yeah.
stupid. He was like
Dude,
here,
Isaiah,
bro.
yeah, 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 exactly. Dude, I told Billy, I called him the other day and I was like, bro, you know what's funny? I was like, this rim, it might be higher than I think, but it's definitely not like really low at least. So I was like, dude, it's gonna look so dumb. I already ruined this footage. It's gonna look so terrible. It's gonna and also like when you have gyms, a little tip for everyone watching. when you have gyms that have walls that are really close, the perspective with the camera makes the rim look even smaller. Like if it was a wide open gym like we had in Wisconsin, it would look taller. Like when you have walls that are almost touching, because perspective looks even lower. So even if it is like 9/11 with the walls right there, it's gonna look so small, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's the LA Fitness thing. Like they
No,
all
literally,
are
yeah,
so
exactly.
close. Yeah,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah, really
What
gonna
about
look.
what about how
Yeah,
about we switch topic a little bit? What are your lifts for 2025? Your goals, your numbers, your numbers. That's what I'm talking about.
we go current numbers first. Power
Okay.
clean 205. Could
Mhm.
probably realistically get 225 because I hang clean 205 for two like 2 weeks
Yeah.
later. So we'll say power clean's at like 225 right now. I want to get at least 255 next year. Power clean. Back squat, we're only talking like half squat. Maybe to parallel. I don't even know if I get to parallel though, to be honest. I don't really care either. Doing like 315 for like three right now. So we'll just say it's like, I don't know, 330. Could probably do a little bit more than that, but want to get to like 385. That might sound like a lot, but I
Yeah.
haven't even been like I haven't been lifting in a real gym for like a while, or for not for very long anyway. So
Yeah.
hopefully, that'll kick in. Um, put on some weight too, like actual weight, gain like 10 pounds. Hopefully that'll go up. Um, what's the other one? What did you say? What were your three?
What like your new lifting goal? Oh no, no. I guess you already did that. Do you like
Like front
okay, well,
squat, you
oh yeah,
said?
yeah. This is big for you. What dunks do you want to hit this year? Give me three. Same thing. Three dunks you want to hit. I know one
I
of
have
them.
a lot more than three, but
No, no, no. Just the main like
under
the three,
both,
hit them, and you didn't hit any other ones, you'd be satisfied.
I feel like under both is like gonna be easy. Not like easy, but I feel like it's like
Oh,
guaranteed.
easy?
No, it's like I feel like it's like
Okay.
guaranteed basically.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I feel like under both is definitely up there, obviously. I want to really get better at spin dunks, so I'll just like kind of combine these, but like 360 East Bay, 360 behind the back, 360 reverse windmill, 540, stuff like that. My spin
Okay.
dunks are just weak, bro, especially
Bro,
off
just
dribble.
combine six dunks into one.
Yeah, we'll count that as one. But basically every single like basic spin dunk like that,
Okay.
360,
Yeah.
those ones. And then one more, either 360 reverse hide and seek or 360 lost and found. Both
Oh
of
my.
them, bro,
Wait,
they're
wait,
totally
wait, wait,
doable, bro.
wait. You said wait, what, 360 wait, aren't isn't Lost and Found always 360?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I said that, but just
Okay,
lost
okay,
and
okay,
found.
okay. I was making sure I knew the right dunk. Yeah,
Actually,
Lost
there
and
is
Found.
you can technically do lost and found without 360, so
That's some hide and
yeah.
seek though, no?
No, because the same hand. Killian did it.
Oh, I
Lost
get,
and
get.
found is
Okay.
like, the flip to your same hand or whatever.
Okay, okay,
Um
okay.
Killian did it at some outdoor court one time. But yeah, I think like I can get like my hand a little bit above the rim on lost and found right now. So I just again spin dunks suck, so gotta get those up.
Yeah.
360 reverse hide and seek, same thing. So yeah, that's basically it.
Dude, let's go. That's
It's
gonna be
gonna
so crazy. Oh, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Um, what was I gonna say? Oh, do you have any? I don't know how your knee pain is, but do you want to hit any dunks off 1 foot or not?
Bro, the weird thing about my one foot is like if I jump off my left leg, obviously.
Mhm.
And the day after, or even like the same day, it's not my left knee that hurts, but it's my right knee. Like, my right knee hurts a ton. I get like patellar tendonitis in my opposite knee. Makes zero sense.
I don't know.
But
Yeah.
yeah, the funny thing is like I can barely, not barely, I can dunk off one, but like one handers, maybe a two
Yeah.
hander on my best day. But then like I tried at East Bay like when I was in Winona on like 9'9" 3/4 or something like that, and I actually got like relatively close. So I think like especially with
Mhm.
one foot, like your hand speed can really carry. So I want to hit the win and at East Bay, but I don't like. I'm not gonna really pursue it that much. Like if I happen to feel really good off one day, I'll start trying stuff, but
Okay.
kind of whatever.
That's just how it is for me too. Like right now, I don't try dunks off one, but some days, like I know you said that feeling, you just feel good off
Yeah,
one. Ooh, hold on.
so random. Yeah,
It is, bro.
you got any one footers?
Yeah. Or no. Not like, not really that I want to hit. I just like doing them. Like I said it on IG Live, I think with you the other day. Like doing 2 foot dunks is like when I'm like serious and I'm trying to hit like real dunks. If that makes
Yeah.
sense. Like I'm locked in. Like 1 foot dunks, there's something about them. They just feel so fun. Like to actually do, it feels so fun to do them. Like I don't know. Like 1 foot East Bay is
Nah,
like
yeah.
the best feeling dunk ever. Like you can't give me a dunk, in my opinion. No one can convince me. Like when you do a 1 foot East Bay off the lob, you feel like you're like flying. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. And it's like relatively easy too.
Yeah, it's not that
It's
hard.
like
Yeah,
the easiest trick dunk, especially on 1 foot. But yeah,
agreed.
dude, like low rimming, just doing basic 1 foot trick dunks is like so
Yeah,
fun. So
yeah.
yeah, it definitely is something that I want to prioritize. I just like don't know how I'm gonna do it without
Okay.
hurting myself, basically. But we'll see. Yeah, I
Good, good
gotta
deep right
really
play.
get, oh, dude, am I right?
No,
So
no, no,
bad.
no, no, no.
It's like the funny thing is I realistically jump like the same height, but it's just like so slow and like uncoordinated.
My
It's
right
just
leg feels so
horrible.
uncoordinated. It feels so
Yeah,
goofy,
bro.
dude.
Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, guys. I think that's basically it. Obviously, make sure to stay tuned because we'll hopefully get that live Q&A or something like that. So stay tuned for more information. Probably be on Instagram or something like that. But yeah, stay tuned for the session as well. It's going to be crazy for sure. It'll be up on my YouTube, Dunkademics YouTube, probably, unless Donovan doesn't make a single dunk, then probably won't be anywhere. But yeah, guys, thank you for listening to episode 41. More coming soon. Be more consistent soon. Trust. And yeah, we'll see y'all later.
Yep.
So.